the example applying the translation theorems to find the inverse transform here. The translation theorem is this one, the translation on the x-axis. It transforms this function e to the at ft to the function big F s minus a. So we try to get this is of the form big F s minus a. Inverse transform of that. So let's look at the denominators. This one we can complete the square s. This is actually s minus 2 square. So s square 4s 4, then you have 64 s square. Up there you have 3s, so we want s minus 2, and because we minus 6 we need to plus 6 plus 25 plus 31. So this one you can separate that into two smaller fractions, 3s minus 2 s minus 2 square h square. Inverse transform 31 s minus 2 square h square. 3 inverse transform s minus 2 square h square. 31 inverse transform 1 over s square s minus 2 square h square. So this one I want to have 8 here to match this form, so I will multiply 8 to in the numerators. I will divide that by 8 so that this will cancel out. Now the translation theorem says that if you have big F s minus a, so think of this as big F s minus 2, so that big F s minus 2, so the function big F would be s over s square h square. Right? This is big F, and we know this function is a transform of function cosine 80. And then now, because we are having the translation here, minus 2, right? F s minus 2. So the theorem says that big F s minus 2, the inverse transform will be e to the at. So e to the 2t cosine 80. This one will transform to s minus 2 square h square. That's why the first term right here is the inverse transform of this one. 3 times e to the 2t cosine 80. Now the second terms, let's just look at this one. You have 8 over s square plus h square is a transformation of sine of 80. The theorem says that if you have this shift s minus a, so 8s minus 2 square h square, this one is a transform of e to the 2t sine of 80. So by the translation theorem, we know that the inverse transform of this one is e to the 2t sine 80. We need to multiply 31 over 8, this term here, and therefore this is the answer for the transform inverse transform this function, we need to compute.